Albania is currently the most thrilling holiday destination, entrancing tourists with its unique blend of stunning natural scenery, rich history, friendly locals, and value for money. Surrounded by Greece to the south, Montenegro to the northwest, and the Adriatic and Ionian Seas to the west and southwest, Albania is a tiny Balkan state with an ostensibly impossible mix of scenery: snow-capped mountains, white sand beaches, historic cities, and green valleys, all within a few hours driving distance from one another. For years, it was a well-guarded secret, known only to intrepid backpackers and local travelers. No longer, Albania is the new hot destination for travelers looking for an alternative, backpacker-free European experience. The most stunning places to see, Albanian Riviera is quite possibly the crown jewel of Albania, running along the nation's southern shoreline with water as blue as a sapphire, gnarly cliffs, and charming seaside towns. Ksamil, fittingly known as the Maldives of Europe, has turquoise coves and minute sandy islets you can swim to or kayak to. Himaru, with its quiet promenade and secluded coves just in the background, is perfect for extended morning and sun dinner. Dermi, which is a favorite among young tourists and club-goers, boasts huge white sand beaches and raucous beach clubs, whereas Borsh is breathtaking with its 7-mile beach lined by olive trees. Driving in a northerly direction, the landscape turns into high country. Albanian Alps, or the Accursed Mountains, are any nature lover's and hiker's dream. Theft Village is an ideal starting point for exploring this untamed ruggedness ring by imposing peak tops, lined with stone houses, and featuring the breathtaking Grunas waterfall and the Blue Eye of Theth, a bright emerald green, icy water basin. Treks here, like the trek from Theth to Valbonu, are gaining international popularity among backcountry enthusiasts. History and architecture enthusiasts will adore Berat and Gjirokastër, the two World Heritage listed towns that are going back in time. Berat, the city of 1,000 windows, boasts Ottoman houses tumbling down a hillside, a huge castle complex, and narrow streets lined with ancient fashioned workshops. Gjirokastër, the stone city, is constructed wholly of gray slate and limestone and crowned by an intimidating-looking fortress overhanging the valley. There is a still romantic, centuries-old mood in each of the towns. No Albanian visit would be complete without Butrint National Park, an archaeologist's paradise where Greek, Roman, Byzantine, and Venetian phases of history are combined in a lakeside, green environment. Amphitheaters, mosaics, and medieval fortress walls rest undisturbed alongside nature. Driving distance away, Sarandu is the central spot from which to see both Butrint and beach towns of the south. Capital city Tirana is a totally different mood. Previously gray and bleak during communism, now the city pulsates with colorful street murals, hip cafes, and art venues constructed within converted bunkers. Its main square, Skanderbeg Square, is occupied by museums and government buildings, with high-end restaurants, boutique stores, and nightlife provided in the Bloku district. For an observation of daily life, walking through the city's open bazaars is a must. Recommended restaurants. Albanian food is a tasty reflection of its geography and history. Mediterranean lightness meets Balkan heft, with the added piquancy of Ottoman flavor. In Tirana, Salt is best known for its refined seafood and cutting-edge dining, while Arca Rooftop serves up good grub amidst fantastic city views. For something a bit more authentic, Taymet Kadra serves up classic dishes such as quoth spiced-up meatballs, grilled lamb, and fresh salads packed with fresh herbs found nearby. Along the Riviera, beachfront taverns in Himaru and Ksamil grill the day's catch, typically accompanied by a bottle of fresh local white wine. Try a plate of fresh calamari or sea bream oven-baked and liberally slicked with olive oil from nearby groves. At Mangalemi restaurant in Berat, lamb is slow-cooked and peppers stuffed with rice are enjoyed in a cozy, historic atmosphere, but Gjirokastër is famous for its kifke rice balls flavored with mint and fried to a crispy golden brown. In the north, after hours of hiking up and down the Alps, there is no finer reward than a hearty serving of bayrak cheese, spinach, or meat-filled pastry eaten at a mountain hut, usually followed by homemade raki. Great hotels to stay in. Hotels in Albania vary as widely as the terrain to suit every taste. In Tirana itself, the Rogner Hotel provides a blend of comfort and style, surrounded by garden scenery in a Mediterranean landscape, within walking distance of city center. Alternatively, the Tirana International Hotel provides for the visitor who demands modern amenities and sweeping city vistas. By the sea, Sarandou has seafront hotels that place the Ionian Sea at your doorstep. Other travelers prefer boutique hotels or high-end resorts with infinity pools facing Samal's blue bays. Indoors, Adriatic Hotel is a century-old beach landmark with resort amenities and Italian cuisine. For a more isolated, traditional atmosphere, town guest houses such as Himaru, Dermi, and Borsh offer warm, family-operated hospitality with homemade breakfasts of home-baked bread, honey, and fruit picked from the garden. Up in the mountains, Theth and Valbona's roughing it lodges greet mountaineers with wood fires, warming meals, and vistas so stunning you'll wish you were staying longer. In Berat, restored Ottoman houses have been converted into lovely boutique hotels, where you can sleep beneath wooden beams that are centuries old and wake up with castle and river vistas. In Gjirokastër, stone inns provide an atmospheric hub from which to walk the cobblestoned, steeply inclined streets and explore the fortress. Why Albania is perfect for traveling? One part of the top reason why tourists are flocking to Albania is its mix of authenticity and accessibility. While numerous over-visited locations in Europe feel jaded and cliched, Albania is still relatively under the radar. But now it has enough infrastructure, good roads, improved accommodation, and reliable transport to make discovering easy. You can have a whole strip of beach to yourself at dawn, stroll through ruins at noon, and have a rooftop dinner at night, all for very little money. Affordability is another major draw. Meals at excellent restaurants can cost a fraction of what you'd pay in Western Europe, and boutique hotels offer luxury at mid-range prices. Even in peak season, it's possible to enjoy high-quality experiences without the stress of inflated costs. Then, of course, there is the Albanian hospitality. Albanians are famous for being friendly, and they will often go out of their way to invite visitors in. Chatting in coffee shop environments can result in invitations to pop by and ring, and the owners of the shops will often give you fruit or sweets just for passing through. This real kindness creates an air of personal connection to the visit, making a basic stop by a series of memorable experiences. Albania isn't a destination. It's an experience that combines natural beauty, cultural richness, and human warmth in a way that few destinations can. Hike through alpine valleys, relax on sun-kissed beaches, visit ancient ruins, or drink wine in a centuries-old stone house. The unique rhythm of a country that is both timeless yet fresh will be felt. For travelers who yearn for something new and common experiences, varied scenery, and a tempo that encourages you to take in every second, Albania awaits with open arms. Pack your bags, pack your mind, and discover why everyone's raving about this Balkan gem.